2NURFM News. For our sponsor, Tile Warehouse Warners Bay, the large floor tile specialists.
It's 1 o'clock good afternoon. I'm Jonathon Momsen with 2NURFM Hunter News. In breaking news, Newcastle artist Nigel Milsom has won the prestigious Archibald Prize for a portrait of barrister Charles Waterstreet. The announcement has been made at a ceremony at the Art Gallery of New South Wales in Sydney. This year, more than 40% of the artists selected as finalists were new to the prize. The award, worth $100,000, represents a remarkable change in fortunes for the artist, who was jailed more than 2 years ago for armed robbery. Fears forejacks could be cut out of the Navy's future plans are mounting after reports in the Australian Financial Review suggest the next generation of Australian frigates will be built solely in Adelaide. The reports come shortly after the Newcastle shipbuilder laid off 360 personnel this year. Newcastle MP Sharon Clayton says the move to South Australia would be devastating for Newcastle, with even more jobs expected to be cut.
We've seen 600 jobs already been lost to forjacks in Newcastle as the naval contract winds down from the Australian Warfare Destroyer build. But it looks like without good naval contracts in place to go on with, then it looks certain that more jobs are in danger now.
The Court of Appeal has this week heard from opposing sides, appealing what should be done with the Newcastle rail line in light of a decision made by the Supreme Court in December. Last year, the Supreme Court said the state government needs an act of Parliament to cut the heavy rail at Wickham, while the government's lawyers say there is no duty to run the trains along the entire rail line. Save Our Rail's President Joan Dawson says using the land for buildings has always been the state government's goal.
Dreams of green corridors and fancy notions of space for bike riding have all been a pretence, and finally it emerges with Mr Baird even admitting that the plan is to put buildings there, and urban growth is a part of that plan.
Merewether Beach is finally set to unveil a plaque this Sunday honouring its designation as a National Surfing Reserve. It was named a reserve in 2009, but the plaque has taken a while to get off the ground. This decision has allowed the local surf community to be directly involved in outcomes which may affect the Merewether Beach area. New South Wales Fair Trading are advising Hunter residents to be cautious when signing up to training courses, as a number of courses and marketers have been misleading consumers into signing up to student loans worth tens of thousands of dollars with promises of free iPads or laptops. New South Wales Fair Trading Commissioner Rod Stowe says fair trading is investigating.
This has occurred over a 12-month period. Most recently, though, the reports relate to activities in the mid-north coast, but we've had reports from across New South Wales, and in fact, ACCC and Fair Trading has got a joint investigation into this activity at the moment, and we certainly are looking to take enforcement action once our investigations are completed. The Commonwealth Government has also taken steps to ban the incentives like iPads and laptops in respect of vet fee help courses.
If you feel you have been misled into signing up for a loan, contact New South Wales Fair Trading on 13 32 20. The Woodbury Swamp and Floodgate project is expected to receive $55,000 over an incident that occurred in June last year, where ammonium nitrate was dropped into Newcastle Harbour. Newcastle Steve Dawes and the Port of Newcastle entered into enforceable undertakings with the New South Wales Environment Protection Authority over the incident and will each pay $27,500 to the project. EPA Hunter Region Manager Adam Gilligan says there are new and existing measures in place to help prevent these incidents from occurring.
Certainly we've got a strong regulatory regime that allows us to put measures in place to address we'll try and prevent incidents like this from occurring in the first place, of course, but certainly to take strong action when they do occur.
In finance, the All Ords is down 2.7 points at 56.66, and one Australian dollar is buying 74.14 US cents.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
Newcastle Knights hooker Tyler Randall says he is hoping for a win this weekend after noticing a shift in the attitude of his team. Randall says the key to success tomorrow is starting the match strongly. He believes this chance and approach, along with playing the next game at home, will yield positive results. Cricket New South Wales are looking to appoint a full-time coach for Northern and Southern New South Wales. Cricket New South Wales General Manager David Moore admitted the region had been underperforming recently, and the key is to commit resources to the task in order to develop talent. Moore believes Merewether and former New South Wales quick Mark Cameron would be reasonable a candidate for the role. Former Newcastle Jets left-back Sam Gallagher is set due to travel to Sweden for a 12-week trial with Austell and FF. Gallagher was cut from the Jets in April after an unsuccessful season which earned them the wooden spoon. Gallagher's agent Joel Grenell hopes his performance is strong enough to secure a position in a third-tier club. That's sport. I'm Tyler Fidel.
2 New RFM news time is 1:05.